Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. Idris Elba is by any measure a very nice man. He's an excellent actor. He had his own series in Luther, which he was very good. I think they're doing another series of that. Highly regarded. He's been in the MCU. He's done many films. He's got a varied and very good career. He's an excellent actor. But that's what he is. He's an adult man who likes to do a bit of let's pretend. And now he's going to do Let's Pretend I Care. He is a bit of a hypocrite because he's jetted off on a private jet, leaving a show in, Gucci, being to a Gucci fashion show, gets on a private jet and flies off to Davos to moan about poverty. Yeah, could have done that slightly better, couldn't you, Idris? But let's have a look at this article and see what the level of hypocrisy is amongst these people. So here we are. Actor Idris Elba decries the unjust poverty after jetting to Davos from a Gucci fashion show. And there he is, look. And he's holding his heart and pleading with people. Oh, look, isn't it sad? Isn't it sad? Can I have some more champagne, please? And of course, the Davos lot, I mean, they're all full of shit. They're sitting there and they're going, oh, more must be done to combat climate change as they all fly in on their private jets. Now, I would suggest, if we want to do anything for climate change and make a difference, it should be led from the top. So let's ban private jets. And let's see how these elite hypocritical wankers get around on public transport. But of course, they don't, do they? And as another little aside as well, there is one massive shortage in a world of such wealth and opulence that these people inhabit, where everything is bountiful and plentiful and always available. There's one thing in Davos that apparently is in very short supply this year, and that is that ladies who sell themselves for money aren't quite there. They've had to actually fly some in from abroad because there is an absolute shortage of comfort girls, shall we say, for these elite. Which goes to show you exactly the kind of people they are. They are awful people. And if we were to sort of line them all up against the wall and issue them with a little bit of loud, noisy, fast justice, I don't think anyone would miss them, to be honest. But for this man here to sit there and plead that, there's all this poverty in the world and it's a terrible thing, he's not exactly doing a lot about it. And none of them are. They plead all this, oh, we must do more, and yet they all sit in their tax exiles, making sure that they've got their stash well hidden away. I'm not even going to go into it. I'm just sort of highlighting the hypocrisy of all these rich wankers that sit there and tell us how to live our lives. Anyway, I shall round off and come up. Of course, Davos really is all about the elite planning our future, how we are going to live, how we are going to behave, what we are going to watch, what we are going to eat. All this is being mapped out for us because we are not allowed to have any say at all in our future. We'll be living in our pods, eating our insect burgers and loving life because we've got beer and telly. And that's what they want. Well, they, like I say, jet around in their luxury private jets, eating the very best, drinking the very best, and screwing the very best of those comfort girls. Because after all, if you can't have the best, what's the point being rich? And that is also why they are behind all these changes of laws, all this loosening, all this globalisation, so they can travel all over the world and do these things. And of course, that is also why they are still pushing for all this acceptance of everyone's sexuality. This is all being pushed by these people because ultimately they are the ones that are coming for children. And I know it sounds odd, but one only has to look because Jeffrey on his little island isn't the only one. You look at the people who joined Jeffrey on his little island, and virtually every one of them is sitting in Davos today. Perhaps someone in Davos may like to equal the score. That would be nice. But that's who they are. And yet we're not allowed to criticise them. Or if we do, we're branded criminal or psychotic or lunatic or conspiracy nut. But of course, we're not. You've only got to look with your own eyes at the evidence, and it's all out there. It's just people don't really want to look because it would frighten them. It would frighten them to know what is actually going on in the world. You look at Schwab, who sees himself as a god and who intends to rule the elite. I mean, he's World Economic Forum. He's the boss, and he does not want to give up the fact that he is effectively running the world and making the decisions for countries. It'd be a shame if anything happened, wouldn't it? Well, we can hope. Anyway, thanks for listening. If you like what you're seeing here on the channel, please do hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, ring that bell for notification of future uploads. Leave a like, leave a comment. Please share the video. And until next time, stay safe, stay well, keep an eye on all those bastards in Davos, and goodbye.